Hi there, Rangers supporters. Today we are diving into the latest from Ibrox, and it's fair to say there's plenty to discuss. Emanuel Fernandez has found himself in a tricky spot, and it looks like his time at Rangers could be coming to a pause sooner rather than later. The 23-year-old arrived at the club in the summer from Peterborough United, with quite a bit of expectation following a move worth £3.5 million. At the time, many thought he might slot straight into the heart of the defense and bring stability at the back. Yet, the early months in Glasgow have been anything but smooth for the young centre-back. Things never quite clicked, and as the new season has unfolded, Fernandez has struggled to find his rhythm within the squad. The arrival of Danny Roll brought a fresh approach, a new perspective on tactics, and opportunities for players on the fringes of the squad. Some, like Mohamed Diomande, have taken this chance to shine, enjoying more regular appearances and showing glimpses of what they can offer. However, Fernandez has not shared in that revival. Since Roll took the reins at Ibrox, Fernandez has seen his playing time dwindle to almost nothing. Just 1 minute on the pitch across 4 matches has sent a clear message that the young defender is not yet part of the manager's immediate plans. That lack of trust, combined with previous frustrations under Russell Martin, has made it clear that Fernandez is likely to be looking for an escape route this January. A loan move seems the most logical step, giving him the chance to play regularly and rebuild both confidence and form away from Ibrox. It's not the start Fernandez or the club envisioned when he was signed, but football can be unforgiving, and Rangers are certainly no exception. The club demanded immediate results, and mistakes were met with harsh consequences rather than patience or development, which has left Fernandez in a difficult position mentally and professionally. Moving away, even temporarily, might offer the reset he needs to return stronger and more prepared for the challenges at Rangers in the months to come. At the same time, Rangers face a broader issue that cannot be ignored: the need for a proven goalscorer. Despite early season optimism, recent results have left the club in a precarious position. The defeat in the Scottish League Cup semi-final to Celtic ended hopes of silverware in that competition, and with a 14-point gap behind Hearts in the league, the pressure is mounting. It's increasingly clear that to salvage something from this campaign, the Light Blues must prioritize attacking reinforcements. One name that has consistently surfaced in conversations is Shankland, whose scoring record with Hearts has been nothing short of remarkable. With 12 goal contributions in just 15 appearances, the striker has been a standout performer north of the city. Rangers explored a move for Shankland during the summer, but negotiations came up short, leaving him in Edinburgh to continue his impressive run. Yet, with the January transfer window approaching, the Gers may well reignite interest. If Youssef Chermatai departs, as has been speculated, the urgency for a prolific forward grows even more critical. Bringing in Shankland would not just bolster the front line. It would send a statement to rivals and fans alike that Rangers are serious about challenging at the top once more. Shankland offers exactly what has been missing this season: a reliable, clinical presence in the box who can turn chances into goals consistently. When looking at Rangers' current attacking statistics, the need becomes painfully evident. None of the existing strikers have matched the output required to keep the team competitive, and Shankland's record demonstrates precisely the type of player who can change that dynamic. Every shot, every touch in the final third carries significance, and the Scotsman has shown he can deliver under pressure. Rangers supporters will be keeping a close eye on any developments as January approaches, hoping that a deal can be struck to address this glaring deficiency. In the meantime, the focus remains on Fernandez's situation. It's a delicate moment, balancing the development of young talent with the immediate demands of competing for honors. The club has a long history of nurturing players, but timing and opportunity are everything. Fernandez may well need to seek minutes elsewhere to rediscover his confidence and continue growing as a professional. The January window presents the perfect chance for such a reset, potentially allowing him to return later with renewed energy and a sharper edge. The coming weeks will be telling, not just for him, but for Rangers as a whole. The squad is adjusting under Roll's management, with new strategies and tactics being implemented to lift performances across the board. For the players, it's a period of adaptation, and for the supporters, it's a time to remain patient while hoping for decisive reinforcements that can rejuvenate the campaign. Meanwhile, the transfer discussions around Shankland intensify, and fans can hardly wait to see if the club can secure a deal that makes sense on every level. The combination of bolstering the attack and managing squad dynamics with players like Fernandez will be key in shaping the remainder of the season. Every move made, every decision taken at Ibrox in the next few months carries weight, and the pressure on the club to get it right is immense. The stakes are high, and Rangers fans are watching closely, fully aware that January could define the course of the campaign. While challenges remain, the potential for positive change is there, and a renewed focus on both the defensive reshuffle and attacking reinforcements provides some hope that brighter days lie ahead. The narrative at Ibrox continues to evolve, and every twist, every development adds to the unfolding story of this season. Rangers supporters remain as passionate and vocal as ever, ready to back the team through thick and thin, while hoping for key players to emerge and the squad to grow stronger in the months to come. The anticipation around January is tangible, and the outcomes could redefine not just individual careers, like Fernandez's, but also the trajectory of the club in the domestic competitions. It is a time of potential, of decisions, and of opportunity, with each player and each signing contributing to the bigger picture. Rangers are navigating this period with intent, balancing the needs of the present with the vision of future success, and every supporter is invested in how this chapter will unfold on the pitch and beyond. As the winter window approaches, all eyes remain firmly on Ibrox, watching, waiting, and hoping that the moves made will restore confidence, strengthen the squad, and ultimately put Rangers back in a position to challenge at the top. It is a season of testing times, of tough decisions, and of crucial developments, where both the young talents and established stars must rise to meet the expectations of the fans and the club alike, ensuring that the story of this campaign continues with drama, hope, and relentless ambition. As we continue through the latest from Ibrox, it is impossible to ignore how much pressure is mounting on Rangers in the league. The gap behind Hearts is sizable, and while November has barely begun, it already feels like every match carries extra weight. The players know that momentum is slipping, and fans are acutely aware that consistency has been the missing ingredient this season. The likes of Fernandez, who once carried hope as a new signing, now find themselves navigating the uncertainty of squad rotation and limited opportunities. His situation highlights the delicate balance role must maintain between trusting experienced players and giving youngsters a chance to prove themselves. Fernandez's struggles, compounded by the timing of his debut mistakes, serve as a reminder that Ibrox can be a harsh environment for developing talent, especially when expectations are so high. The spotlight at Rangers is unforgiving, and any lapse is quickly magnified in the press, on social media, and among supporters who live and breathe every kick, tackle, and pass. At the same time, it creates a narrative where the mental resilience of players becomes just as important as their technical ability. Fernandez's potential loan move is likely to offer that reset, allowing him the space to rebuild confidence and return stronger. Rangers need to get such decisions right, because every choice has ripple effects on squad harmony, morale, and overall performance. Turning to the attack, it is hard to overstate the significance of adding a striker capable of changing games single-handedly. Shankland represents exactly that type of player. With his remarkable goal tally for Hearts this season, he has demonstrated an instinct for finding space, timing runs, and converting chances at a rate no current light blue striker has matched. Bringing Shankland to Ibrox would not only bolster the team's scoring power, but also send a clear message to rivals that Rangers remain serious challengers, despite recent setbacks. The prospect of Youssef Chermatai departing in January further sharpens the need for reinforcements. Without a striker of real cutting edge, Rangers risk falling short in competitions that still matter. Each goal scored and missed opportunity has been painfully evident in the league so far, and supporters are acutely aware of how pivotal the January window will be in shaping the remainder of the season. Beyond Shankland, Roll's management style is beginning to influence the squad in subtle ways. Some players thrive under the new approach, finding form and confidence in a system that suits them, while others are left fighting for minutes and recognition. That dynamic makes squad management a careful balancing act, and the January window provides the perfect opportunity to address imbalances. Rangers' ambitions have not changed, the club still expects to compete at the highest levels domestically and in Europe. But to do so, reinforcements must be precise, timely, and strategic. Fernandez's potential loan and the pursuit of Shankland are two sides of the same coin, developing talent while simultaneously securing immediate impact. Fans will be watching every development, every rumor, and every official confirmation with interest, hoping that the moves made will improve the squad and restore optimism around Ibrox. As the days pass, the sense of urgency grows. Players returning from injury, those vying for first-team football, and new signings arriving in January will all play a part in how the campaign unfolds. Roll has the task of integrating new talent while keeping the squad motivated and competitive, a challenge that requires not only tactical acumen, but also man management skills. The coming weeks will be crucial in setting the tone for the rest of the season. Every decision on and off the pitch will influence confidence levels, performance, and ultimately results. Supporters are keenly aware that the margin for error is narrowing, and that the pressure on both the manager and players is immense. Each match is a test, every goal an opportunity to shift momentum, and every defensive lapse a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in football. Rangers' history is rich with stories of overcoming adversity, and fans hope that the current squad can draw on that legacy to push through difficult moments. Confidence, belief, and resilience are key components as the club navigates the remainder of the season. Fernandez's journey, while challenging, is part of a broader narrative of growth and adaptation. The club's approach to young players, combined with strategic acquisitions like Shankland, will determine whether Rangers can reignite their season and compete effectively at the top level. The atmosphere around Ibrox remains passionate and vibrant. Supporters continue to cheer, debate, and analyze every fixture, maintaining a connection to the club that is second to none. The sense of anticipation heading into January is palpable, and every fan hopes that the club's actions will restore belief and ambition. Rangers are not just building a team for the present. They are shaping the squad for the future, balancing the need for immediate results with long-term development. The decisions made in the next few weeks will have lasting implications for both the players and the club as a whole. Whether it is Fernandez seeking regular minutes away from Ibrox or the potential arrival of a striker to boost the attack, the winter window is set to be pivotal. Each match, each training session, and each tactical tweak will be scrutinized, with the pressure to perform higher than ever. The club, the manager, and the players are all under the microscope, and the Scottish football community is watching closely. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. There's a storm brewing in Govan, and the whispers around Ibrox are getting louder by the hour. According to insiders close to the Rangers camp, manager Russell Martin has drawn a hard line in the sand, delivering a fiery ultimatum to his squad: commitment or the bench. The message, reportedly shouted in a heated team meeting earlier this week, has sent shockwaves through the dressing room and sparked debate among fans and pundits alike. Martin, who's been under increasing pressure following a string of flat performances, is said to be growing frustrated with what he perceives as a lack of hunger and fight from some of his senior players. Training sessions have reportedly become tense affairs, with the boss demanding greater intensity and focus from the first whistle to the last. One unnamed player described the mood as edgy, adding that the manager's tone left no room for misunderstanding. It's not the first time Martin has shown his ruthless streak, but this latest outburst seems to mark a turning point. He's believed to be weighing up drastic changes to his starting 11 ahead of the weekend fixture, with a few high-profile names at risk of being dropped. Sources claim the former defender has even hinted that youth players might be handed opportunities if the veterans can't rediscover their spark. Fans, too, appear divided. Some applaud Martin's hard stance, seeing it as a necessary wake-up call for a squad that's looked too comfortable for too long. Others worry that internal tension could derail the season just as the title race begins to heat up. Either way, the message is clear. Under Russell Martin, reputation alone won't earn a place on the team sheet. As the rumor mill spins and speculation swirls across Glasgow pubs and social media feeds, one thing's for sure: all eyes will be on the next Rangers lineup. Will the manager's ultimatum light a fire under his players? Or has he risked unsettling the very balance he's tried to build? At Ibrox, the mood is electric and just a touch volatile. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.